Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a weekly message from Jesus. Saw a new video this morning. David was kind enough to make this up for us, so I thought we would start using it for the show, change things up a bit. But one thing that is not going to change is the message from our Lord. He's here, so let's begin. Hello, everybody. Each Wednesday I come to you and I try to bring you a different message. It is a different message, but it's always the same message. I can use different words for it. I can speak a different tone. I can do many things. But the message is always pretty much the same. It's a message of not doing anything that you wouldn't have done to yourself. The golden rule. Each week I speak of it. But this week, I want to speak to you about dedication. I want you to dedicate yourself to following that rule. Pretty simple, isn't it? If you don't want somebody else to hurt you, don't hurt somebody else. If you don't want anybody else to show anger towards you, don't show anger. If people show anger towards you, walk away. Don't show anger back. If you show anger back, it doesn't help. It just gets worse. It escalates. Perhaps it winds up in violence. These are all the common sense things that I speak to you every week. It's no secret. It's a very, very simple message. My messengers have been speaking this for thousands of years, and for thousands of years, people have ignored it. You see, it's so simple, and I speak of this often. If you train the young to follow my words, they will train their children, and it becomes almost an exponential expansion of goodness. If everybody followed these simple words, it would take 2 generations, and you'd be on board with all of my teachings. But people dedicate themselves to making great wealth. They dedicate themselves to obtaining great power. They may decide that they want to run for political office and that they might gain wealth through that. Government doesn't pay that much. So you would wonder why people would spend millions and millions of dollars to make maybe $100,000 a year. Doesn't seem logical, because it's not. People will do what they can to grandize their existence. You see, you don't need a lot of money to be happy. You simply need to help others. Until you dedicate yourself to helping others, you're not going to know happiness. You think you will. You may have great wealth. You may have all the trappings of great wealth. But you will not know true happiness. True happiness really comes when you return home to heaven. That's where you are paid back for dedicating your life to helping others. Now, it's easy to say that you help others, but do you really? Do you, deep in your heart, ask yourself, can I do more? You see, everyone can do more. Many do much, but there's always a little more that you could do. Might be very simple. You may see a homeless person and you drive right on by and don't ask if you can help. Now, true, there are many that will refuse the help or maybe faking their homelessness, but the vast majority of people out there don't want to be there. They want to be in their own homes. They want to be self-sufficient. They want to be raising families. They want to be treated equally with others. You see, the poor are never treated equally. Those that have more look down on the poor. Your existence can be a result of karma. You should not look down on people that are living lives that have been designed on the other side. You don't know. There is no individual that knows the truth of what that person's life should be like. All you need to know is that you should help them. You see, there's a possibility you may not be thinking of. That homeless person may be a test for you. It could be that you're sent back to help others, and you're being tested to see whether you're following that life plan. You see, every day is a test. Every day is different. No 2 days are alike. And that is a great test of your free will. Each day when you get up, you do not know what's in front of you. You may think you do. You may think you're going to have a wonderful day and you go to the office and it's insanity. You see, that is the great test. The great test is not knowing. Many people can memorize what they would do, but when they get up and the situation is changed, they don't have the answer. But the answer is always dedicating to follow my words. That's how simple it is. Dedication. Many people are dedicating themselves to spreading my words. Barry and Connie are a great example. Do you think they could be enjoying their retirement more than doing all of the missions that I've assigned them? Of course. But they have chosen to try to speak my words. They have chosen to deal with the frustration of finding out what happens when you mention my name. You see, there are people that want no part of me. They fear that I might really exist and that I might want something different from what they want. Well, I do. And once again, I do. If you're not dedicating your life to helping others, then you're not doing what I want. What I want, what I want is the key to human evolution. Humans have failed following what I want since I created them. I still allow them to advance. I allow them to do their free will. Humans are reaching a point where they can destroy everything on Earth. That's not what I want. I want humans to be able to advance. I want humans to follow my words. You see, it's all very simple. I keep saying that. You keep making it hard. You don't have to complicate things. You can just simply sit back and when you're going to make a decision, say, how would I like that decision to affect me? Perhaps you're in a work environment that's incredibly toxic. Perhaps you've tried to change it and have failed. Well, then make your decision. Do you want to continue living in that toxic environment, or do you want to place yourself in a position where you can help others? Helping others is the key. Teaching the young, have them following my words, letting them know that I truly exist. Tell them about all of the miracles that you've heard me do. Tell them about the miracle of the birth of a baby. That's the greatest miracle that I've probably ever done. The greatest miracle that ever took place, of course, was my resurrection. That can be difficult for a child to understand, and I understand that as well. But tell them that when I lived, and I definitely lived, tell them that when I lived, I did incredible things. I spoke the words that have affected billions of people. All you need to do is affect a single person at a time. In all probability, you're not going to just change the world, but you can help. You can lay that foundation of change. You can help elect people that believe in me. Many people are making fun of me. They think it's a joke. They're not going to think it's very funny when they return. When they close their eyes for that final time and they see what's in front of them, they will understand immediately that they wasted their lives. Many people have great wealth, and I bring this up every week. Many people dedicate themselves to having as much pleasure as possible. I want you to be happy, but I want you to be happy helping others. Many people are happy hurting others. It's a very sad thing. You see, there are many people that we cannot help. They don't believe in me. They don't ask for our guidance. So they make their own decisions. Those decisions often lead to great unhappiness in their lives. Might lead to loneliness. It might lead to a situation where nobody wants to be with them. Maybe they insult others. Maybe they use foul language. Maybe they speak behind people's back. They gossip. But they never, ever ask that question, how they would like it if other people did what they did. Dedication. First of all, dedicate your life to following my words. Dedicate your life to helping others. Dedicate your life to building a better world. It has to start with you. If it starts with you, it will spread to others if you follow my words. Dedication. It's not a hard word. It's an easy word to say. It can be very difficult to follow. There are many things leading you away from dedicating yourself to following my words. Don't let it happen to you. Know that what is important to you is what happens when you return. And when you return to heaven, you will know whether you followed my words or not. So thank you for listening. I'll be back again next week. Not sure what we'll speak about, but it'll be something different. After all, I'm God. I'm supposed to be able to do whatever I want. So I want you to follow my words. Okay? We'll talk next week. I bless all of you and goodbye. Okay? Another very strong message. I hope that you will take time to listen to him. Tell your friends. And yes, I do know the frustration of people walking away when you mention God. It's not fun, but you got to get over it. It's going to happen. But when you hit that person that returns to you and says, you've changed my life. Now I believe in God and I'm happy. Then you will know happiness. So thank you for listening. Thank you so much for helping pass our words. Goodbye, and we'll speak again next week.